In this video, we're going to talk about Lake Geneva. Nestled right in the heart of Europe, this absolutely stunning crescent-shaped lake is so much more than just a beautiful backdrop for the Alps. It's a source of life, a keeper of history, and a powerful muse. So, what makes this lake so special? I mean, as one of Europe's largest lakes, you just know it holds countless stories. What secrets are hiding beneath the surface and along its historic shores? Well, let's dive in and find out together. First up, let's just try to grasp the sheer scale of this place. We're not just talking about annual lake here, we're talking about a true giant of the natural world. So the lake holds this really strategic position, straddling the border between Switzerland and France. Its shores give way to the dramatic rise of the iconic Alps, creating a landscape that is just, well, it's breathtaking. Okay, so just how big are we talking? It covers a massive 580 square kilometers. To put that in perspective for you, that makes it the largest lake in the entire Alps region and the second largest in all of Central Europe. That is huge. And this immense lake is also an international body of water. It's shared between two countries, with the majority, that's 60%, belonging to Switzerland, and the remaining 40% in France. Alright, let's move from its grand scale and dive beneath the surface to explore some of the physical properties that make this lake so incredibly unique. So where does all this water even come from? Well, the lake's main source is the mighty Rhône River, which is born from a glacier way up high in the Swiss Alps. It flows into the lake at one end and exits at the other, and get this, it takes an average of 11.4 years for a single drop of water to travel its full length. Isn't that wild? And this lake is profoundly deep. Its maximum depth plunges all the way down to 310 meters, holding a total water volume of 89 cubic kilometers. It's so deep, in fact, that its bottom has been explored by 4 different submarines, including the very same vessels that were used to film the wreck of the Titanic. Wow. You know, that immense volume of water actually creates its own little microclimate. During the summer, the water warms up to a pleasant 22 degrees Celsius, but in the winter, it holds on to that heat, making the shoreline climate much milder than in the surrounding mountains. And that phenomenon has shaped life and agriculture here for centuries. It even allows vineyards to thrive. Have you ever wondered why the water has that famous brilliant blue color? Well, it's pure physics, which is so cool. Water molecules absorb every other color of sunlight except for blue, which is what gets reflected back to our eyes. And, depending on the conditions, fine sediment or algae can even shift the color to a stunning turquoise or green. But the lake is so much more than just water. It's a vibrant ecosystem absolutely teeming with life, both down in its depths and all along its shores. Beneath the surface, it's home to around 30 species of fish, including the perch and pike that are staples in all the local restaurants. But the life here isn't just underwater. Look up and you'll see it's a critical stop for over 150,000 migratory birds, from the great cormorant to the tufted duck, who rely on the lake to spend their winters. You know, despite its pristine appearance, the lake faces some pretty serious environmental threats, like pollution and rising temperatures. Protecting this vital ecosystem requires constant vigilance and really close international cooperation between France and Switzerland to manage everything from wastewater treatment to continuous scientific monitoring. It's a huge job. So beyond all its natural wonders, the lake's incredible beauty has had this massive cultural impact, serving as a powerful muse for centuries. I mean, the great British poet Lord Byron was so captivated that he wrote, "Lake Leman woos me with its crystal face," and a visit to the stunning Château de Chillon on the lake shore directly inspired his famous poem, The Prisoner of Chillon. And the inspiration just keeps on flowing. Mary Shelley famously conceived the idea for Frankenstein during a stormy holiday on these very shores. Decades later, the band Deep Purple immortalized a casino fire they witnessed across the water in their legendary song, Smoke on the Water. And even Disney found inspiration here. The castle in The Little Mermaid was directly modeled after that same Château de Chillon. How cool is that? Okay, to wrap things up, let's do a final rapid-fire round of 5 fascinating facts you might not know about this incredible lake. Number 1. In 1827, it became the first place where the speed of sound was ever tested in fresh water. 2. Its official name is actually Lac Léman. The name Lake Geneva only became common in the 16th century. 3. The famous jet d'eau fountain blasts 500 liters of water 140 meters into the air every single second. 4. Viewed from above, it's one of the world's few perfectly crescent-shaped lakes. And number 5, it was home to legendary figures like Charlie Chaplin and Freddie Mercury. So, from its glacial origins to inspiring timeless art, Lake Geneva is clearly so much more than just a body of water. It's a crossroads of science, nature, and culture. The only question left is, what will you discover on its shores? All right, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.